Hello, welcome to Tech Turks again. Today I have Olamide, founder of Pearl Recycling. Pearl Recycling is a company that takes waste and turns it into beautiful things. Olamide, thank you for coming to Tech Turks. So, Pearl Recycling, how did it start? I mean, what's the story of Pearl Recycling? How did we get here?
Okay, Pearl Recycling started in 2016, like you said. We remodel solid waste into sustainable, eco-friendly products. The story was a trickish one because 2012 I had a trip. I was doing my 8 to 5 job and I had a conference in the United Arab Emirates. I love wall decors, I love beautiful home decors and everything. So I walked into this mall in Dubai. I bought a lot of wall decors to bring back to use. And then when I came back home, I realized they were made from waste. First, I was angry. And then because they were quite
like a true Nigerian,
I was really angry. And then I had a lot of problems with customers because they thought I wanted to sell them. So they gave me a lot of issues. By the time I realized they were made from waste, I was angry. And I think Pearl Recycling started from a place of anger because it was that, anger. I had to, and I told myself that we have a lot of waste in Nigeria. We can do this thing. So why not just start and do this? So then I was still doing my 8 to 5, but then I had to just use my weekend to see what I can do with the creative ideas and all that. So that's how Pearl Recycling started.
To leave your job, your steady job, to jump into something that not many Nigerians do. And I mean, I'm just thinking about the whole logistics of gathering waste from people's houses and getting people interested in actually joining you in this venture.
Okay, so funny enough, I've done a lot of interviews and I've never really talked about how I left my 8 to 5 to start. So that was 2012, like I said, and I did my 8 to 5 till 2015. I worked with a multinational and I was earning so well. Then I wanted to go for my master's in the UK. So it was my plan to resign and then go for the master. So I planned everything. 2 weeks to reception, I discovered I was pregnant with my first child. At that point, I said, okay, what are the opportunities around for entrepreneurs? And then I saw that Tony was doing applications for entrepreneurs. So I said, this is an idea. It's not a company. Even all the while, it was 2012, then 2015. It was just an idea in my head. Company was not registered. It was just there. And then I said, okay, let me push this idea to Tony. Let's see if it's going to work and all that. And then we were selected. So out of 45,000 entries, 1,000 people, and Pearl Recycling wasn't Pearl Recycling. Like I said, it was not even Pearl Recycling. So that kind of gave me the push that, okay, if somebody can see this as something good,
then and you haven't even started yet.
Yes. I didn't. The name wasn't even Pearl Recycling. It was just a name for my Olamide, a name, the way we do general things. So I said, if somebody can see this as something, valuable, why not just do? So less than 2 months after, there was this competition by Winbase. Then we applied and I came first. I was like, okay, I think people are seeing what I wasn't seeing it the way they were seeing it. I was just seeing like a creative idea, and that was how we launched. And so far, we've done quite a lot. We've done quite a lot. We've featured in over 30 documentaries all over the world. We've exhibited in World Youth Forum Egypt. We've done some stuff with the Obama Foundation. We've done a lot of things.
So take me through the process so that people are watching this can appreciate it more. What type of waste do you collect? What is the process of, what are the logistics? And then what do you turn it into? And of course, how do you make money from this thing?
Okay, so when we started, like I said, it was the wall decor I saw, and then we started with the wall decor. But then in business, you need to look at your clients. Who are your target?
Your market as well.
So we started with the wall decor. We noticed my first time when my colleagues at work.
And what's the wall decor? What is it? It's
so beautiful designs like this, made from waste now. Okay. Different type of waste. So we could turn plastics or waste fabric into different beautiful things. So we started with wall decors. My first set of clients were my colleagues at work, like I was doing, yes. So they come back with their ideas, the feedback. It helps a lot. But then when we tried to launch into the bigger market, we realized that an average Nigerian would rather have a furniture in their house than wall decor. So when you get your new apartment, you're thinking of the next thing, the chairs.
Chairs, of course.
The what I call is like for
After,
people. Yes, it's more like a luxury.
And let's put something that people can sit down in the house first before they start
So,
reviewing.
So when we started, people were asking, "Can you make furniture like we can sit or something, from waste?" Yes. So that was how we moved. So we moved almost completely from the wall decors we started with to furniture. So what we do is, at first we were going round picking up waste. Then we realized that we're wasting time, we're wasting resources, and then most of the waste we picked up were dirty, filled with a lot of things. So we said, okay, fine. Why not talk to, because now we focus more on tires and plastic. So why not talk to the end use, the more like the last mile consumer, which are the organizers, the guys that repair tires or the women that pick up waste. So why not talk to them and teach them, show them the type of waste you need. So when they have this type of waste, they keep it for you and you pay them. Now, because we understand that the cashback incentive kind of ginger people to do things, more like damning the carrot before the rabbit. So we picked like 10, we started with 5 in our office area, and then we said these are the things we need. So when you have them, instead of you paying Loma to throw it away, sell it to us, we'll buy, and then we will use. So when we buy from those people, they send SMS to us. So there's a particular, they have a point. We can do cash points for them. So when they have maybe 10, they call us, we come to pick them, then we pay them. Now when we pay them, we do the sorting, we do the washing, the disinfecting and all that. Then we turn them to stuffs like these ottomans, like what is sitting on, or normal furniture like this. We have a lot, we turn them to that, and then we sell them. So when we started selling, we were doing B2C. So business to consumer, it was time consuming again. A lot of people come with, oh no, I can't pay 10,000, I want to pay. It was, so we realized that the energy we're going to spend trying to convince one person is what we're going to spend convincing, a big organization. So we changed our model like 2 years ago to B2B. So basically we work with organizations now. So we've worked with a lot of them.
You started by bootstrapping. How successful have you been in getting funding from organizations that are interested in, recycling? Is actually a very big initiative globally.
We've done maybe few first because I don't know, I think we are just not inclined to all the funding, all those funding that
you just want to by yourself.
Thank you. The whole noise of funding everywhere.
Series A, Series B, all that.
I think there's a lot of problem with funding that maybe a lot of people will realize later, a bit of clause. If I can make you sell your company completely, they're not really keen about funding.
This is like a baby.
Thank you. But we kind of, what we do is we partner with organizations. So we've worked with the Ford Foundation, for example. We've worked with the US. We just finished a contract with the US Department of State and the US Embassy. So what they do is they employ us to do projects. So now the project we did for the US government is that they told us to donate 400 chairs to public schools in Lagos made from waste, and then train 1,000 people, and we were paid for that. So we like I said, we moved to B2B. So we kind of get our funding to do impact projects. Instead of us saying, okay, come and take equity, or no, we don't really need all that.
Last question. So where do we see in next year or two? What are your plans for
pearl recycling? So the plan we have now is to create more like an academy, a vocational academy for women. We realize a lot of people are unemployed, especially in the underserved communities. We've trained a lot of people, and then we want to train a lot of people. So maybe we want to create a cluster of academy for them where people can come in and learn skills. Even if they are not educated, if they are old and you think they can't do 8 to 5 job, they can still make money from their hands. Now, one of the things we also realize is that most of the people we train don't know how to sell. It's not everybody that can sell things, right? So we try to create an e-commerce site, more like Etsy, where when they make their product, they can now sell. So we create a market for them online. That's what we're trying to do now.
Olamide, thank you very much for coming on Tech Talks. It has been a very interesting conversation, and we will continue offline.